Welcome to another episode of the Otago Vaults career mode. We've been in splendid form of late, which is a really good sign for us. We've practically won all the games since you guys were last here, so we will go over some of the results, shall we? So you guys are here, of course, for the very good performances against Northern Districts and Central Districts. We played really well in those games. Had a really tough game against Wellington, 138 for 8. Wasn't as easy as what the 5-wicket win sounds like. Roundtree and Smith were really good towards the end of their innings, and so Rod Johnson and Truscott setting that innings up. 3 for 23 for Kitson, 2 for 40 for Williams, 2 for 18 for Brady. 142 for 5 in response. Solid efforts throughout the order, like 48 of 41. Lewis was the mainstay with 8 boundaries. Aswood 23 off 18. Sutherland 22 off 17. Turner 20 off 23. And Foxcroft 14 off 9. We're just able to get over the line there. That was a very valuable win against a very good Wellington side. So next up we played Auckland. 147 for 8. We've had to work for all these victories, you know. Like Turner 57 off 26 was an anchor of that innings. Very important knock he played, because no one else really got going at all. Jamison 2 for 31, Caroline 2 for 26, and Radley 3 for 30. We bowled them out for 120. So good display up front. Very economical Kitson, none for 15. 3 for 20 for Kay was definitely the pick of the bowlers. 2 for Brady and Fulcher and Williams. And our best performance to date, an absolute crushing defeat of the Northern District side. Good cameos throughout. Snowtop scoring with 53 off 34, 8 fours, 1 6. Sutherland 30 off 22, 4 boundaries, he was not out. Turner 31 off 11, 2 fours, 3 sixes, was brilliant with his counter attack. Leg 3 for 39, CS 2 for 54. They were pretty at spence, but they got wickets. And then it was this carnage from Williams. 6 for 14 off 4 overs. Brilliant spell. K2 for 3 off his 1 over. 1 for 9 for Brady. But yeah, it was just a massacre. That bowling attack of ours is just so lethal. So where does that put us on the standings? We have qualified with a couple games remaining. Like, these teams here cannot pass us. So we can play a few different players in this episode. So you guys will be back with the team. Few changes been made for this game, as mentioned, guys. So annoying thing for us is that Snow is out for a couple of games. He'll be out for a couple of weeks. He's out for 2 weeks with a back injury, which is kind of annoying, but it's the way it is. So we opened up with Phillips and Moon, Cochrane at 3, Bento at 4, so a different 4 from last time. Sutherland at 5, Turner at 6. He will not be captain, it'll be Fred Sutherland. Armstrong at 7 on debut. Brady, Kay, Kitson and Williams maintain their spots. So I want to keep the seamers in good form with the ball. So that's our team for today against Auckland, who are in first. So it's a big game for us. Obviously, we want to win this game and push for that finals spot. So really don't want to be playing the second v3 game to get into the final. Just want a good solid start. Moon is gone. He's gone for naught. So Jim Cochrane at the crease. It's getting a few opportunities here and there this season. It's a good shot again. That's 4. Gonna need 160 with something here if we can get it. One player that hasn't really taken his opportunity in this campaign is Barrett from the West Indies, so he probably won't get any more time this season. So we'll rely on our experience of Phillips and Allen to open up the batting, most likely in the playoff games. It's Glenn Phillips is gone. He's gone for an 11 off 9, brings Albert Bentle to the crease. It's been solid but not spectacular this season for Otago. Just modest numbers. Just hoping he'll be a like-for-like replacement for Cox. And he kind of has lived up to that. He's averaging Cox-like numbers. That's Jeffrey Cox, that is. Jeffrey Cox has done reasonably well for his new franchise as well. And you might see him pop up from time to time. May not mention him, but he is not being bad performer for them. So good lines from Auckland. It put 47 for 3 after 6. It's put the Otago Vaults under some sort of pressure here. Obviously with an experimental lineup, just trying to rest some players and rotate some players out before the playoffs. This is Cochrane's best innings yet. So 62 for 3. after 8. So we're hovering around that 8 per over. We've got to give our bowlers something to bowl to. Like, our seam attack's one of the best in the comp. Cochrane gone for 33 off 21. A wee bit disappointed with that he didn't kick on there. Turners did pretty well in the middle order this season. Just learning the ropes. Sutherland's had a pretty quiet campaign so far. I'd like to see him launch into it. Capable cricketer. He's still... It's just been worked out the last couple of seasons how to bowl to and whatnot. He's been a little bit less consistent, but I still think he is world class and can take a game away from any opposition. Oh, he's just got it past the diving fielder there. 86 for 4. It's not easy batting out there at the moment. Auckland are bowling good lines, good lengths. It's crunch time. That's 4. Well, that is out. Fred Sutherland's innings comes to an end. He's gone for 27 off 25. It brings Simon Armstrong to the crease. Otago will be just looking to bat the overs out. It's been their strength in the last few games. 2 for 5. Auckland are first for a reason though. They've got a good bowling attack themselves. Like Jamison's been around the scene a long time. He's still operating at very good speeds. Lampard's a good player for them as well. He's played a wee bit of international cricket now as well. Deserved so. Oh, that's a lucky fine edge for 4. We'll take it. 4 overs left. 140 will be what Otago are looking for. Out for 2. Can Auckland restrict them a little bit more than that? Just need to get a few away here. 2 overs remaining. Auckland did a phenomenal job here of restricting. And they've got Turner out for 20 off 27. He just could not get going today. And Kitson's gone. Jamison's having a good day out here. As Auckland have restricted Otago for 130 for 9. Cochrane 33. 27 for Sutherland. 20 for Turner. Will that be enough? I don't think it will be on this surface, but there is a wee bit of swing on available. And the phenomenal averages of this bowling attack will come into the equation. Very, very quick start from the aces. It's out for 22. Kitson will be rotated out. We'll bring Brady in. Keep rotating our bowlers round. Bowman 34-16. Took the game to the vaults. And more importantly, the run rate is just that phenomenal that there's just going to have to be a monumental collapse for this to turn around into our favour. Yeah, just a wee bit of a lesson for these guys that you cannot take things for granted. 108 for 3. Armstrong gets the wicket to Holmes. Auckland has scored far too freely in this game. This was never enough. So it looks like Auckland will host the final. It'll be a battle between the two sides that are second and third. So good comprehensive win for Auckland in that game. That is pretty much... Just wasn't enough on the board, unfortunately. So Auckland finish 10 games, 7 wins, 3 losses. So we've got to improve our net run rate somehow. We are going to finish second. We are going to host the game against Wellington. I am going to just rotate the team round, guys. We're going to see a pretty experimental lineup, so you guys will be back. So we've got a pretty experimental team, knowing that we're probably playing Wellington at home for the next game. It's giving a few guys some opportunities, and just some players can have some valuable rest just for that one game, because there's not too many breaks in between games. So Phillips will open up with Moon, Cochrane at 3, Finn Allen getting some valuable time before the playoffs, Sutherland at 5, Turner at 6, Armstrong will get another go at 7, Hall, Truscott, Peel and Peterson will make up our bowling unit today. So let's see how that goes. They've got Archer and their team, Nathan Smith, McDonald and Savage, and Ravindra, pretty good bowling attack. for them. Good, decent batting lineup. Jeffrey Cox in that order as well. So McDonald and Archer are both international players, quality players. It's a good shot from Moon. Phillips out for 4. It's a wee bit annoying. We need him to get a few runs. Obviously, with a key man and Snow in that injured, it's players like him have got to step up. Moon's gone. He's gone cheaply for 9, so he probably won't take any more part in the 20 over comp. It's a good solid start for the Wellington side. They'll want some confidence going into that playoff against us. We all know the experience of Finn Allen, though. He's a devastating hitter when he gets going. He's 30 years of age now, Finn Allen, but the amount of volume of cricket he's played, he's just out of complete form at the moment. But let's hope he can find his feet in this game and put himself in a position where he's going to be a valuable contributor for us in the playoffs. It's a lovely shot. That's 4. Cochran shown a wee bit of his talent. Got a 33 in the other game against a top quality Auckland side. Good shot off the middle. 4 runs. 3 beautiful shots. Different strokes from Cochran too, just showing at 19 he's got a wee bit of potential in him. He's gone now. But out for 39 of 23. Brings Fred Sutherland to the crease. I really want Fred to get 30 or 40 here. Just demonstrate his form. Yeah, forms have been a bit mixed at times. Like if we do lose, we go on a massive losing streak. 18 off 21 for Finn Allen. Turner gone cheaply as well, so just the minor score there. Oh, this is brilliant bowling from the Wellington side, as Fred Sutherland will be forced to try and whack out here. It's probably not good enough with the bat. A couple of nice shots from Terry Hall, though. Gets that away. Want something decent on the ball, because the bowling attack is radically different, and probably to a standard where they've still got a few years of development in them before they are at full potential. 94 for 6. Shot that is 4. It's another 4. That's beautifully played down the ground. Sutherland, the key man, gets that away, punches it away. Fred working hard here. It's a good innings from Fred Sutherland. Let's move to 32 off 26. He's going to get his side to something to defend to. Got 4 overs left. He's trying to keep most of the strike. 2-8 for 6. It's been middled. That's the Fred Sutherland we all know and love. Just bashing it everywhere. Oh, 8 off 6. He's played a valuable knock. Can we get at least 20 off the last 3? Just get 155, 160. That's 50 for Fred Sutherland. Well batted. His second 50 of the campaign. If he gets a not out here, his average will be pretty good for the campaign. He's been very quiet this season. Good shot from Hall. Sweep beautifully. 4 runs. Good over for Otago. 148 for 6 after 18. It's a strong finish. It's a Skyer. And that's going to be caught on the boundary. Fred Sutherland will depart for 57 off 44. 10 fours, 1-6 in that innings. It's a wee bit of hoop. Donald. True Scott absolutely slaughters the black cap. All the way for 6. 155 for 7. We'll be happy with that, considering the experimental lineup today. Although there are a lot of experienced players in that team that have contributed enough here to get us to a decent score. 161 for 7. Another boundary would be beautiful right about now. Ooh, draws them into there. 161 for 7. Strong finish. Cochrane 39 of 23. 57 the mainstay Sutherland. 14 off 9. 11 off 8 from True Scott. Very valuable runs. There's Otago. Just look to test their depth out just in case they have to encounter a situation where it's going to be a bit of a struggle. 25 without loss after 4 overs. True Scott's been a wee bit expensive, and Hall will get the wicket of Ravindra. So good from Terry Hall. His bowling has come a long way over the last couple of seasons. We're going to bring Armstrong into the attack. Just with the style we have to play, I think we have to be a little bit more aggressive with the ball. Terry Hall will bowl another over. You'll get the wicket of Green, so the game's in Wellington's favour at the moment, you'd have to say, but there's a wee bit of fight being shown from the guys. Not making it easy for them. Bring True Scott back into the attack. Get Armstrong out of the bowl has allotted overs out. This has been a good spell from Armstrong. It's a good catch. And Johnson gone for 21. So a wee bit of pressure starting to build on Wellington now. Like they have left their charge a wee bit late, and just the good field placements and that have just led to a few wickets tumbling. And wouldn't we love to get Jeffrey Cox out? Got over from True Scott too. He's got the wicket of Denver for 2. So it's bowled his overs 1 for 22 there. Very good spell from the off spinner. Good spell from Peterson. 49 off 18 required. One big over will change it for them. Got over from Peel. 120 for 5 after 18. 42 off 12. It's 21 per over. This is pretty steep. This will be a great confidence booster for the guys that have practically not had too many opportunities to play this season. And it's a very valuable wicket for Peel in his career. And 132 for 6, that's what we've restricted them to. They couldn't really get going, Wellington. So great performance from the guys here. That has picked up such a valuable win. Fred Sutherland manned the match with his 57, but the bowling was tidy enough to do us a favour. And we will be playing Canterbury. We knocked out Wellington in that stage. So the group stages show us that we finished second behind net run rate on Auckland. Canterbury snuck in on virtue of its slightly better run rate and more wins. I think it's based on more wins here. Yeah, that's what it would be. So, yeah, we're playing Canterbury in the preliminary final, guys. Our old nemesis. That'll be a pretty special episode. Can we go all the way with this team? I think we've got a good opportunity because we have everyone there set for snow, and I think we can do it. So smash the like button, share with a friend, we'll see you next time.